Just message me the spec link or something. I'll spectate them from friends list. My thing is like not working.
Should be it. You should announce
Cool,
this in
thanks.
the thing. It's like dead silent. I can't tell.
Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna be slightly distracted for a couple minutes, but it's okay.
That's fine. They haven't started draft yet. I'll play some fucking League music or something, I guess. Okay, it looks like they have started draft. Or at least, yeah, okay. So, Jack's banned away from Mock. I think these teams are pretty much in order. Yeah, it's just Ibusaki has to be in support.
Interesting. I feel like he's not really a Jack's player.
I mean, I think he's a carry player, like Fiora, Camille, and stuff.
Okay,
So maybe they
man.
just think Jack specifically is bad against what they want to play.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a non-perk protection thing. I like the okay, man. If first pick it,
Yeah,
don't
Evelyn and
like
Ash.
makes sense to me.
Surprise Evelyn
I
ban.
can't see the rosters,
For IRS.
but
Also, you're
Evelyn
like
ban
super
does look
cutting
pretty,
out. I don't know if it's my
pretty
internet or your
weird.
internet.
No, my internet is dying
Okay,
rapidly.
that's fine. We'll deal with it. Ash Lulu banned away and Evelyn. Wait, did they not get a third ban? I don't think either team was late. I'm not seeing anything in chat.
Did they didn't chat something? What is happening here?
They just didn't their bit, and it doesn't look like they're first picking. So I think their drafter disconnected or something. Oh no, okay, they're locking in Kindred. Wait, did they actually just lose a ban, or am I blind?
I mean, you have to imagine that's what happened.
It's Kane. He's like, okay,
Hold
so it's a
on.
Kane. Or wait,
Be right back. Oh, were they trying to ban the Kindred maybe from boss stacks? Very weird.
Rek'Sai is locked in for Matt to you. Okay, so Kane is the first pick, and then Rek'Sai is the answer, it seems like. Also, Bossax is mid. Atu is jungle right now for this team. What? This is a bit of a disaster already. Okay.
I mean, Rek'Sai, perception is definitely that she's broken.
I think she's pretty fucking
Definitely
strong right
a
now.
little bit. It's like weird in GG, because like sometimes the early game just becomes a coin flip, like regardless of champ. But if you think you have the sauce in the early game, like yeah, do it.
Yeah, fair. Okay, looks like they're making a new draft link. Oh, you're not in lobby, right? I'll copy it for you. Oh. Next time we force pick. Fair enough.
I mean, really, like past bans, I think it's pretty bad to like default to pick because you're just buying yourself an extra minute to decide what to do. You know,
Yeah,
like
I don't know. I mean, like, I'll give him the benefit of doubt with Edgerome and like the whole storms and stuff, but it's a little unfortunate, I suppose.
like if you have a DC, I get it, but if the reason is your team is disorganized, like I don't know. I think there should be a rule where if you like take more than a minute to pick a champion, you should just lose a ban next game. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think
There's nothing kind of like that that exists in the tournament.
they said this was just to lag. Okay, so Syndra is the third ban, it looks like. And then Kane is locked in. So yeah, it's just they're actually just redrafting, which is
Lagging.
fine.
Alright, full redraft. I'm down with.
Looks like Weirdzilla has left the lobby. What is happening? Okay, Kaisa locked in for Fight Me Now. He gets his OTP, his one trick, what you
Really
want to
weird
call it.
that they don't ban that away. Like, I feel like even if you're not scared of a Kaisa, he definitely performs worse off the Kaisa. You know?
Yeah,
Like, everything I've seen, he just doesn't look as comfortable off that champion. And when we saw him have like standout games last semester, it was always on the Kaisa. So, giving them Kaisa Rek'Sai.
a lot of power picks. I guess they just think they'll counter it. I mean, Elios is pretty good into it. You can kind of bully it out of lane, and then you scale just as well.
I mean, but like, even a Kayn, I don't like playing into something like Kaisa, you know what I mean? If you're playing an assassin, like, you've already given them a mobile EDC, and you plan
Mm-hmm.
to first pick that, so. I already am liking the draft from Boss X's team here. Yeah, now you've drafted Aphelios Rocket into it, which, you know, strong lane, but now the Rek'Sai can just come bot, and Kaisa definitely has enough damage to follow up on the Rek'Sai.
Oh, the Blitzcrank immediately answered for Nelly 4L. Interesting. I mean, it can they can just blow up the Soraka if the hooks land, but otherwise, Blitzcrank champ could be
Definitely a
useless.
lane where if you had the hooks, Kaisa's pretty good at following up. You guarantee the W, probably get your passive off, right? But you have virtually no range, so it can become really hard to control the wave if the hooks start missing.
Yeah, we do see Xerath banned away from Boss X, Darius from Weirdzilla. A lot of these just seem like target bans. Besides, like the Maokai, maybe everything's.
Darius kind of tells me that Mach wants to play a carry top lane. You know, if you play like Fior or Camille, I think you're scared of some of these like easy to play beefy champions that just like beat you when you go head to head with them. So I think Mach wants to play something aggro, and their whole team is just kind of gonna run at the enemy comp.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Vel'Koz ban here too. Vel'Koz or Cassiopeia, maybe. I think those are some Boss X champs. I think this blue side draft looks kind of weird because of the Kane. I don't know how good Kane is right
Always
now.
Facts. Yeah, it's always interesting because there's such a long time between tournaments. Like people have a lot of time to like update their champ pools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially between what, spring and fall, the whole 3 months of summer. We'll see if there's anything new. Was Boss X mid last semester or was he jungle? I know he's been like flipping between a lot of
I think
roles.
he went. I think he went jungle,
Okay.
but they might have mixed it up. Is the Vladimir here? So bit interesting to see that blind pick really valuing the top counter pick. So they end up picking a pretty vulnerable mid.
He is into an Iron 2 player, so I guess he doesn't think he's gonna get hard countered. Heimer mid locked in. Okay. That's pretty fucking spicy. And then Gwen locked in for Weirdzilla.
When blind is, I would not want to pick
Us.
that into Mach. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like I don't know if he's gonna do something like the Olaf that could really just run her over, but definitely can still play something pretty aggressive, get in her face, make it hard for that lane phase to be survivable.
Yeah, I
I
feel
will
like
say
the
the
Olaf would be
Heimerdinger is
insane.
kind of one of the only things, one of the better champs I think we've seen from Tuckman Dogs. There's just like a player pick there. And yeah, it is the
Hmm.
Camille's are trying to dive onto this Gwen, trade with her. I think Camille actually does really great into enchanters, especially healers, just because you have so much DPS late game that they can't heal her out.
Let me at 'em.
No,
All
I
right.
like Red Side Draft here.
I recommend skipping.
Yeah, I think I would call this a red side win for draft. I mean, I like Ophelia Soraka. It's just kind of going to depend on if Blitz can land the hooks onto like the Heimer and Aphelios, I guess. But Heimer can block it pretty easily with towers.
Their comp is just like a little weird. The Kayn and the Gwen just kind of don't really fit with the identity of the rest of the team because like Ophelia, Soraka, Heimer, Gwen, these champions are all very happy when you run into them, but if you run into a Kayn, it's like kind of awkward for him. So Kayn will have to find some flanking goals maybe, but doesn't really have great targets. So
I mean,
don't
he's
know.
definitely looking for a red cane game here, right? Like he is kind of the front line.
You'd have to imagine, but this seems hard to play a Kayn in this game. I don't know, like you're not really happy getting hooked, but you're not happy Camille fights you, or Kite, like, I don't know, like, maybe the Vladimir, he can target early game. It just seems a little awkward here, but they definitely have very strong champions, like all their champions individually can play the game if they are able to execute mechanically.
I mean, I don't know how this Heimer champ is in mid lane anymore. I feel like you very rarely ever see it. And people either pop off or do nothing.
And then Aurelize, and you throw your turrets down, and they just like pew pew and put spell effects on people. It's annoying to deal with, but
It's a little toxic when it's ahead, all I'll say.
from what we've seen, Tuckman Dog, I feel like against boss sacks, you're just trying to like live the lane. I know it's a Vladimir, and you're supposed to punish him, but
Yeah, I
you kind
mean
of
the elo
need to
difference
live the
there, you're
lane.
probably not gonna punish that.
Yeah,
Especially with a Kane jungle. Like you don't really maybe you land like an insane grenade that he just doesn't pool. And you get a huge chunk on him, but it seems unlikely.
I know. Tuckman Dog is part of like the Carmelicious Disaster JJ like Melon squad. Like they all know each other, so maybe they can give him some advice on how to navigate some of these losing lanes. Playing at a
I don't know
ranked
if that group
advantage.
is very good about advice on league stuff, but
Kind of real. Every time I talk to them, they're like, "Yeah, you're saying that, but like we could just have fun." And I'm like, "All right, you know what?
this
That's
is true.
valid.
Hey, it's a for fun
Couldn't be
tournament.
me.
I respect it.
Couldn't be me."
Connor, you're a little
That's
too try hard. I don't know.
huh?
You're a little. It's a little bit too. You want to win too much. Like you just got to play for the fun of it.
I'm having fun. I'm just too good. All right.
Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, the penta into lose combos. Too good.
Hey, what can I say? I'm not trying to flame my team on stream.
But you're gonna blame the team on stream. Come on,
No,
say it.
that's all I.
17
That's all I.
people watching. What are you gonna
That's all
say?
I can say. Anything else would be toxic.
Anything? If I say anything else, I'll be fined. All right. 2 minutes in. I haven't watched much of this group, so I don't know
The
these
clip
teams
speaks
too
for
well.
itself, alright?
Like,
Okay, because I got the pentakill, I don't have to talk.
yes, yes, yes,
Well,
yes, for
chat's
sure.
egging me on to flame, and it's like, huh?
Huh?
If they know me, like, I don't have any issues flaming. If I want to flame someone, they'll hear it. Yeah, let me see
True,
if I
true,
can't
true.
get into this. Can I spectate? Or I have to wait a little bit?
Yeah, it's another like minute and a half until we're in game.
Yeah, I'm just on the no lobby thing, so.
Are you gonna spec off like one of
Yeah, I'll
them?
apply it.
Okay,
Boss Saxon Mark in my friends list.
fair enough.
Will We'll see, though. We'll see. I always think these types of games are very exciting just because they kind of matter a lot, right? If you are one of these teams, I think both these teams have yet to find a win, if I'm not mistaken, in this tournament. Let me just double check this. Oh wait, no, Imaginary
No, the
Split
Ibusaki
did.
team won their first game, I believe.
Yeah, they
IRS.
won against the tank team.
Mm-hmm. The Rostakon team.
But like for both these teams, these games, if you're like a weaker team playing against another weaker team,
You need these wins
they
if you want
kind
to
of
get into
become
playoffs.
yeah, it's like it's must-win games, right? Yeah, exactly.
Old God, aren't you supposed to be in a flex game? How'd that go?
They lost.
They lost? Wow.
Weren't you in VC with them? Could you not tell they were losing?
I could tell they were losing, but then I left before they actually fully lost. Oh, Sehu,
Yeah,
he
they
lost his
lost.
fucking Masters. What can I say?
All
You
I'm
just needed
saying
a real
is,
ADC, I guess.
needed a real ADC, needed a real support, true. There's more elo in this casting corner than say who will ever seen in his life, true.
Okay, looks like we are.
Yeah,
I mean, in the
I
loading
actually hit
screen at
spectate a
least.
minute ago, and it opened right when the game was able to open, so
Oh, interesting.
1 point for spectator client.
I'm still on a black screen, so.
It's a black screen for me too, but you know, that's beside the point.
All right, let's see. What are the masteries on this? So level 7, 86,000 for Tuckman Dog. A lot of mastery 7s. Wow. Red team has all mastery 7s. Okay, they know their champs.
They got their champions. That's why I'm like, where are the bans, huh?
Yeah. I don't know,
Where's
man,
the
about
like?
that.
Okay, I get the Blitzcrank, I get the like, but where's the Kaisa ban? Come on, brothers. Where's the Rek'Sai ban? Like those two
I definitely
champions,
think
I
they
feel
could
like
have
I
put
would ban.
yeah, some more bans in. Some
Rek'Sai a
interesting
bit broken,
strategy
and
going on.
Kaisa, I don't know. Where's the prep? Where's the prep? We'll see. Eyes on the bot lane though. Riotspot has been the reason that Imaginary Sellers won games, and there's also a Blitzcrank, so
Win and die by the hooks. That's it. If he hits hooks, they win the game. If he doesn't hit hooks, they probably just get absolutely melted by Hymir Aphelios Tower.
they probably win the game anyway. True.
I don't know. This Rek'Sai
I
champ
want
feels
Munches to
super fucking
win.
broken, so maybe.
I want Munches to win, so I don't have to interview Ibusaki, and also I want to know why they name themselves Munches. Are they just Ice Spice fans? Like, what's happening here?
I mean, knowing some of the players, I feel like it might just be like, you know, you get munchies when you're high, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised, but I
Why
have
are
no
you
idea.
attacking Natsuyu Supreme? What is happening?
Well, I didn't name names. Why'd you name names? You didn't have to call them out. I'm just saying, like.
Hey, I'm the caster. You're the streamer, bro. I'm just here to, like, you know, say things. Alright, we see
That is also
early
all I'm
reward
here to do.
on to Rainberry blue buff. Both junglers with the Sehu approved no potion start. See bot lane. Risebot grabbing a cull into a Blitzcrank lane. I respect the hell out of that. You know what?
That's based. That's fucking ego as hell. Holy. Okay.
I'm gonna control this wave and I'm a farm. And we're both gonna farm. And then, you know, I'll have the Soraka.
I mean, if the Blitzcrank knows what he's doing, you just like flash E level 2, and then all of a sudden you have control.
He was going to the jail, he recalled and bought a potion.
Ah, tragic. Wait, why did he wait to buy a potion? What the fuck?
I could not tell you.
Maybe he just forgot it. This was the plan all along.
I think it's really interesting that Blue Side has used like 3 of their wards and it's just 0 wards level 1 from Boss X team.
No, they got the ward onto the blue buff.
But he has a sweeper anyway. Really interesting. I guess just because the pressure of the Blitzcrank invade or the level 1, you see a lot of defensive vision going down.
Yeah, I mean, besides the Blitzcrank, they don't have much of a level 1.
I mean, Kaisa with the Halo Blades can definitely capitalize on that, but yeah, there's like literally no other CC. I think if Camille starts E, she's pretty sad. I don't know really how you die. Even if Blitzcrank hooks you, it does seem like hard to die, but...
It's okay, both teams playing safe. They both want this win.
Rizebot and Ibusaki end up getting the push down in bot, so can't expect any fireworks for just a little bit down there.
Matthew up top side might be looking for a gank. Will be spotted on the ward.
But weird to like W
Goes in.
Matthew is on.
Gwen is immune.
Top
Tries to
Gwen.
ghost out. Gets hit by Mach.
She's just gonna die, yeah.
She's... Oh! Ghost is still running. Oh, she doesn't even try to run. She goes for the wave. Okay. Good gank by Matthew. Really greedy by you saw him on the ward. Like, I don't know why you're not walking away.
I feel like there was definitely maybe like a reaction thing there, map awareness thing, because I feel like Rex was showing as the Gwen did.
Yeah. I mean,
like
even after that, she was still like trying to fight. It was a little rough. Let's crank. Maybe looking for a hook here. Ooh, good dodge.
Not able to get the angle, and yeah, we'll see if the Soraka can land some harass.
Put Ibusaki in on Cho'Gath support, unleash him. I feel like this Soraka is probably better than the Cho'Gath support.
Alpha, what's your game timer? Because you were the first time.
42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Oh, another missed hook. 49, 50. I mean, we were commenting on the same stuff. I think we were...
Rek'Sai is bot lane. Ibusaki might have to flash here. Yeah, forced to flash, scared of the CC chain, knock up into hook, could just be a kill, and...
Yeah, well played by Matthew.
I feel like the lane state is still really hard because the Blitzcrank is downhill, so it's still pretty hard for the Blitzcrank Kaisa lane.
Kane is top here.
Now, Brandley is top lane, but Mach?
He's in the wrong direction, gets W'd. I feel like if he eased towards the, like, the other side of lane.
Yeah, the top side of the wall, he's just out, but Rainberry able to get on top of him, block that hookshot recast, and Mach kind of gives over a weak one. Gonna be wanting that back.
Yeah, red side's still up 300 gold. I mean, this top side's still pretty even. Meal forced to burn TP, whereas Gwen just walked back.
At least take away the Raptors here from Rainberry, so definitely gonna be excited with a lot of camps to farm and Kane kind of looking for something to do on the map.
Talkman getting some good harass, but out of mana now, has to be careful. Matthew has not farmed his blue side at all. Still all up.
Yeah, we see the CS lead already starting to grow for Balsax, kind of, I think he's more playing just for farm, realizes that with TP, Heimerdinger is never really going to kill him. I don't think Rainberry really wants to come mid either.
Yeah, I mean, Vlad scaling is obviously going to be super scary. We'll see if it's able to just one-shot the backline in late game. I mean, through Soraka healing might be hard.
Like, definitely pretty good against the delayed stuff. It just depends on if they can like blow up the Aphelios.
Oh, Bossak's all in here. Meanwhile, fighting the jungle too.
Just gonna push Tuckman out of lane, but Matthew losing this fight, and there's not really a response from Munches, so Rainberry pushing Matthew out of the jungle, forcing a recall.
Bossak's playing so greedy. He forces the Heimer back, but then he's still staying in lane.
You can even see it in the Darksteel start, you know? As Uzila ping 6, drops some bulwark up in top lane, looking to all in onto Mach, force him
Good
to take
hook
a
shot,
recall,
though.
so... Yeah, Slay not quite the early counter that maybe Mach would have looked for with the Ignite, but definitely just power, one-item power spike champion on the Camille, you know? You're not too sad about being down a little bit early. CS is still in a fine spot. Wasn't even forced to take a recall because Weirdsville didn't get the wave crash, so...
Who does win this late game? I feel like Gwen would, but I don't know. Feels...
I feel like
oh, hook onto Aphelios here.
From, like, 1 and 2 items, it will just be Camille favorite. Yeah, hook does just need the chunk, but there's not really damage.
But it's Soraka.
As gank towards
Matthew top here.
No
Can't ghost out.
And Mach drops a Hextech ultimatum. Ignite down, should be an easy pickup here, yeah.
They do have to be careful. Heimer's roamed up here, but they're spotted by the Rek'Sai
Philip and
sense.
Matthew. Come over the wall, yeah. Rek'Sai sense, yeah. Spots them out. Bossack probably called the Heimer move as well, and CC isn't really reliable into any of the mobility available.
Yeah, Matty playing quite aggressive this early game. Doesn't have a lot of farm, but definitely affecting the lanes early. Hasn't been able to capitalize on the blown Soraka flash, though.
I mean, it's not really like... I feel like you just kind of want to ignore this bot lane. If I'm mad to you, just try and get the characters that, like, scale a little bit better. But Hook did land in bot lane, and Ignite traded for the exhaust on Ibusaki. Bossax drops the ult 1v2, flash E.
Wow.
Wow. Pretty nice. Notices damage really, really well there. Doesn't channel the full E and just gets barely enough damage to finish off Heimerdinger with the Hemo Plague.
Yeah, problem now for red side bot lane is that...
There. I wonder if he had that up or if he just maybe didn't have enough mana, just now taking over 100 mana.
Oh,
Hooked.
hooked.
Oh, didn't get
Doesn't get
tower
tower
aggro.
Let's crank rooted here.
Yeah, forced to flush. Still dropping the needlework up in top lane, but I'm not sure he wins this. No ignite for Mach.
Oh, I guess Mach didn't have hook shot.
Solo killed, yeah. Thought he might have hook shot. And now Rainberry's here in bot lane to punish these low HP bars. Flash out from Fight Me Now. Picks up the 1 kill onto the Blitzcrank. Gonna be a lot lost in bot lane. Risebot gonna deny a wave, take some plates as well, most likely, and Crescendum really goes ham on these turrets.
Jesus, is he actually gonna get 3 plates in 1 push? Okay, 2 plates. This is Felios champions, red, white, little silly.
I think they already had the 1 plate, so
Ah, okay.
the 1 off that shot.
Still isn't backed yet. Close to cashing out his call. I wonder if he's gonna
Yeah,
stay.
sitting on 2,800 gold right now, so just an obscene amount of gold down in bot lane. Will probably get, you know, at least Noon Quiver plus tier 2s.
Ah, the sweet smell of
Yeah.
science.
Meanwhile, Kane taking the dragon off his bot lane pressure. Looking pretty good for blue side now.
A lot traded back in the early game. You know, kill from mid lane, kill onto the Blitzcrank, and then top laners both at 2 deaths, 2-2-0.
Oh,
Tuckman Dog drops
Tuckman
the
walking
ult.
in with ult and then flashes
Black
out.
ult, yeah.
This matchup, I think Vlad has scaled
I mean,
into it. He has hit level 9 and he is 1-0.
You kind of get into this point against Vladimir, it's like you're never ever going to kill him, so you just
Yeah.
kind of have to play for waves, and usually not something that we see lower elo players prioritize. As Fight Me Now goes the Umbral Blade Rush on the Kaisa. This is like a newer build I've been, you know, hearing about for the first time seeing it in the game.
I don't like it. It's just not as good, I feel
Matthew
like.
Wilson
Flash from
can flash
Soraka.
after, doesn't get the knock up. Doesn't
Oh,
get the
good
hook.
hook though.
The knock up, but yeah, great hook from Nelly Borel. Claims to kill off Ibusaki. Kind of saw his jungler choke a little bit and went, I got you, bro. Don't worry. It's okay. You have 300,000 mastery points and can't do the knock up. It's all good.
Does Rek'Sai knock up count as a spell? Like, if he's silenced, can he just not unburrow?
Smell of science.
Or is it
I
an
think
auto
when
attack?
You auto attack someone, it like automatically unburrows you.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that's what happened there, because like it looked weird with like the flash into the silence, and then
Looked
yeah.
like he tried. It looked like he missed it twice, so maybe he can't unburrow when silenced. I'm not sure.
Oh, Bossack's going in here.
Bossack
Ghosts.
the dive.
He doesn't have the empowered Q though, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh.
Rise spots. Exhaust dropped, but is it enough? R4 fight me now, and the ult from Rek'Sai claims it. Rainberry looking for Bossax, who doesn't have the
think he's
ghost picking
fine.
anymore.
Rainberry has ult, but I don't think he can kill.
Doesn't want to commit it, and yeah.
I mean, Matthew just playing really well in this Rek'Sai.
Yeah, they gave the broken Rek'Sai champion
Oh,
Ibusaki's face checking.
Ibusaki. Bone plating?
Knocked up.
Is it enough?
No ult on Rek'Sai should mean an escape.
Yeah, still pretty big chunk for Ibusaki just coming back to lane. They're gonna take some plates of their own.
Pop the Herald as well, so really trying to funnel some gold onto Fight Me Now. See Bossax, recall pick up the Night Harvester. early lethality on this Kai'Sa kind of paying dividends, able to pick up some kills in the bot lane.
It's top lane.
Yep, top lane. Neither
It's
top laner to an item yet, but they are really just going back and forth. Weird Zilla
yeah,
with
2
an
and
extra
2.
lead.
It's
Smaller than the
interesting.
I feel like this is gonna be Gwen favored for a little bit. Up a level is like really big in those top fights.
I think Mach has, yeah, he has Divine. Oh, I don't think Divine Sunderer is right here.
You want the Trinity for us?
I feel like you want the Trinity Force. Divine Sunderer into no tanks, like.
I feel like Divine Hunter is so broken on Camille though because of the way it interacts with her. Like she gets so much healing out of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I don't know. I feel like Triforce into like
The way it's like Divine
Ravenous,
Hunter
maybe.
returns health like equal to like a percentage of the damage dealt, but like the bonus damage from Camille Q gives you extra healing. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like people always end up going the Sunderer on Camille.
That's fair. Maybe it's fine. I just think that.
Also, I mean, maybe it could always just be like the items you want to recall onto too if you're forced to recall.
Yeah, Matthew looking for the gank onto Heimer here. Gets the knock up. Heimer has no way out. I don't think the ult was necessary.
Rek'Sai scratches his face off. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where if the Blitzcrank Whip doesn't land, you have to ult, so you just ult it early. And
Oh, Kane getting absolutely destroyed here.
He's gonna have nowhere to go after this ult, and doesn't even get to flash away. Great knockup from Matthew Boss on killing spree now 3-0, and
Really taking advantage of this jungle mid.
Mach needs to be careful because I feel like when they're both low like this, it favors the one a lot more who has the needlework. Mach just gonna have to rely on the ignite to defend him up in top lane.
Goes wide.
Ultimately, Boreal doesn't quite land with the Rek'Sai there. Might have been a kill. No flashes available for either one of them.
Oh, Rek'Sai reveals herself. I don't think he was spotted until
Yeah,
then.
I
Maybe
think
could have
they're
gotten
just
something.
They want you to just play for the Drake, which is why Rek'Sai showed like that. Just push the bot lane out and go to the Drake
Yeah.
as it spawns. Your Vladimir just now recalled into a Magi, so it can be really, really strong. Kane though already has form. That's weird that pops the ult up in top lane. Rank 2 on that ability. But Mach
Oh,
with the
hook
shot,
on
he's
to
gonna break
Heimer
up
over the wall.
like a
Gets
dog.
one shot.
Absolute one shot. Mach fighting this.
Gets the kill with the
outplay up
ignite.
top lane. And Faimina's gonna ult forward, but doesn't have the damage. Matthew going a little deep now. But they're able to push out the Rek'Sai and flash forward and Boss X cleans up 2 more kills. So 4-0 plus the Dragon. Everything going the way of Munches here. Outplay is all across the map.
Yeah, they're probably gonna finish off the spot tower too. They are 8k in the gold lead, 6k in the gold lead. I can't count. With this tower, it's 6k in the gold lead.
This tower at 6k, yes. Yeah, we can see
Pretty fucking
things
big all of a
happening.
sudden.
Heimer getting hooked. We saw Rainbird kind of go in without his bot lane there, and then Mach able to get out of range of the Gwen R3, I think, and then the Ignite was enough to turn that fight.
I mean, maybe this Munches team is just stacked. You just give them all their picks.
Yeah, definitely does seem like there are some things I would like Imaginary Race to adjust going forward in their draft. Maybe too focused with Ibusaki sending anime picks in the lobby instead of actually doing their draft.
I didn't see any, so I have no comment.
Maybe he's just distracted by not being able to send in. Who knows?
That might be it. That might be it.
But,
He needs his
Boss X
sticks.
at a 13 stack Magi's has that extra movement speed, so it's gonna be really scary on the Vladimir.
Yeah, meanwhile, Heimer, not even a completed item.
But
65
Matthew lands
CS.
the knockup. Red buff slow isn't quite enough, but they're gonna force the aura out of Gwen, so really cutting down on her kill potential. Kane looking for this, but it is still a 3v2. We do see big shutdowns across
IRS
the
is
board,
1-0,
especially
and I
on
think Boss X's team is 0-1.
IRS is 1-1, I thought.
Oh, they're 1-1. Okay.
Yeah, I think they lost to Quirky's team. Yeah, and then
Oh, Boss X just
also lost their teams.
absolutely
And
destroys the
before
Heimer in mid
damage,
lane.
the Hero play can even come in. He'll probably take this first turret by himself as well. Actually,
Second tower, yeah.
Yeah, second turret.
A lot of gold there. 4,000
Balzac,
for Vlad Overheimer.
yeah, he's sitting on 2k gold in inventory right now. And
Yeah.
they're probably gonna take a third turret as well here without even needing to commit to Herald, and really gonna accelerate this gold. He'd probably recall on close to second items. You can see Kaisa picking up the Duskblade, so she has 2 items. Sport has an item done, and just really scary all over the map here. What is this?
See you going in on Gwen.
Oh, look hot. She has a pretty tanky
Gwen is
build.
immune?
Gwen's immune. Matthew,
How
the
immune?
turret is
Oh,
asleep.
Soraka ult gets the shutdown. Fight Me Now also gonna go
immune.
down. That's a lot of gold to Gwen.
Smaller than the diagram.
Yeah, big overstep there. Just kind of forcing for no reason. You can see Gwen sitting on plated steel caps plus a cloth armor, so pretty tanky, and they don't respect the Soraka turn. They don't know their own damage very well, and Fight Me Now doesn't even get the ult off before he dies.
Meanwhile, Nelly Farrell walking out after the Heimer flashes. The Blitzcrank.
I have to imagine what happened there is that Fight Me Now was looking for an R, and then the knockup from the first, or Plasma from the first knockup from Matthew kind of fell off, and that's why he just died the turret for fun.
Yeah, I think also part of his Q got immune by Gwen. Like, I think he got 1 or 2 of the missiles, but then the rest got blocked by the Proud, whatever, the mist.
Hallowed Mist.
Hallowed mist.
Balzac
Oh,
behind Tuck
this is
Mid-Dog
a
should be
pretty
kill here.
dead Heimer, I think. Doesn't even know where to walk.
Now,
It's
well, there's nowhere really to go, and Weirdzilla popping the ghost looking for an all-in on Mach. Dodges
This
away
is
from
the
a
center.
Q, though, and that should be a win for Mach. Dodges away from a second Q. Ibuzaki's
Soraka healing.
The silence, though.
Soraka healing? Okay.
Fight Me Now is here,
For
though.
1 for 1, but
And
Ibuzaki's
they
probably
should
gonna go
chase down
down.
Ibuzaki as well. The flash art committed, doesn't have the silence yet. Double kill. Mach able to buy enough time dodging out a few of those steps from Gwen, and they're gonna flop the Herald with a shot to this tier too.
What do you think about Stormrazor first on Aphelios? I know you have thoughts about Stormrazor as an item in general.
I think it's actually fine this game. I feel like champions like Rek'Sai are pretty easy playing with Stormrazor. That said, I feel
You
like
might just be
you
over.
have to solo. I mean, I don't know if it'll matter, but in theory you have to solo carry this game, and Stormrazor is not exactly an I have a Soraka and I'm solo carrying item.
Also, just going in over and over with these tides of blood.
I don't know how much it matters, but Greenberry finally going to be forced to ult Nelly 4L, but just goes down in the end. Matthew going to die into the turret, but they don't even care. Actually, Nelly 4L goes down as well.
Weirdzilla picking up so many kills.
Yeah, this is Gwen picking up her 4th kill of the game on turret shots. And
Don't
Bot,
know
Gwen
if
and
this
recall
is
top lane. Right,
okay.
Bot, getting a little aggressive. Balzac's not in
Oh,
range for the
1,000
E.
gold shutdown.
Great. Kai'Sa finds one though. Duskblade to kite out the Gwen. And Weirdzilla doesn't know. Takes the blast plant now, but Kai'Sa got her Halo Blades back up, and one more auto Fight Me Now ends up picking up the outplay. Mach, please just kill this Heimerdinger. He's on the same screen as you. Yep, kills off the turrets, goes in with the hook shot, and Tuck Mid-Dog probably gonna go down here. Doesn't even get the stun. So 22 to 9 here for Munches in game 1. Quite dominant. Did go over a few silly shutdowns, but
I mean, he still has the 300 gold shutdown and 500 on Kaisa. I think they are quite chilling.
yeah. It's just like in games like these when you have the game won. I always like to see teams like practice, just because you know this is kind of the one time a week you're all gonna play together realistically.
Yeah, that's true.
So like it's good to just stay in good habits, good rhythms, good communication. You know.
Those look like they're putting up vision around this Baron. We'll see. They're probably gonna look for picks here with the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank.
Yeah, Blitzcrank gonna knock up Kane, and Mach is here.
I don't know why they're running away. Like, they are so strong.
Yeah. It's a bit of a weird communication there where everyone's kiting back as Mach ult Kane, but Kane in the end.
He's gonna go down no matter what. But I feel like they
Kind of
could have
delay
probably
his
caught like the
5
Soraka and
seconds.
stuff too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they definitely could have killed Kane faster, but Rainberry without anywhere flash gets hit by the Vulcan Cloak, does go down in the end, and that is what Kane is Baron.
I mean, pretty clean by right side. 10k gold lead at 20 minutes. Yeah, they did give like a few shutdowns, but at this point it's really hard for Aphelios or Gwen to try to hyper carry.
You can see how big the item lead is, though. Everyone on 2 items except the Blitzcrank, whereas it's just Aphelios and Jackshow Gwen.
Mm,
I don't know if I love that.
that's questionable. I think Boss Axe might just 1v2 them.
2v1. Tuckman Dog is just dead before he can get anything down, and Godzilla. Jackshow healed for about 50 HP, and then he died horribly. Yeah,
I don't think Jack is good here, but at the same time, I don't think anything is good here. But like, I really wish that shutdown money had gone to something better.
Yeah, it's kind of like your job is to carry. You and the Helios need to put out a lot of damage, and Jackshow is like a I don't know. If this were the LCS, you would say that they're playing for, you know, their career next season. Next turn
Wow.
falls. Ranger probably gonna die again. Tuckman Dog dies again.
Oh,
Maybe
Boss
a
Axe
shutdown
does go
here.
down.
Need to shut down. Moth gonna kill Rainberry. Now Weirdzilla in 1v3. I mean, I'm looking to kill Aphelios on the Nexus turret, but the Nexus will just fall first. Game 1 over to Munches. 23 minutes. Pretty
Well
much
played.
a stomp.
A bit of a mid cannon.
Honestly, mid individual diff and then Matsuyu working out a lot of leads across the map to, you know, get a lot done on the early Rek'Sai ganks.
Yeah, well played to Munches for game 1.
Mhm.
Bot says Divine Abuser. I don't know if it's Abuser. I feel like that item... I mean, I guess they won. It's fine. She was winning the 1v1 for the most part. I don't have a lobby invite yet. Nice. Got a message from Seihu. Should I open this? Okay. Very interesting. Thank you, Seihu. Do you want to try to join lobby, or do you want to do the same thing as last time?
I'll try to
Not
join
right.
lobby. I restarted my client, so.
I don't even see you online. What? Oh, there you are. You're still spectating. Alright, no more messages. I'm not opening any more messages. Being abused.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, it still says you're spectating. I don't know.
Oh wait, try again.
You look, it says you are spectating on the client. I don't think it'll, yeah, you're not eligible. It's fine, I'll just give you the draft link. Okay, this Matt
Okay,
guy is
when
definitely
I-
high. I don't know.
Huh?
He's just like, I cannot have a coherent conversation. Alright, so the teams do elect to swap sides.
I definitely am a big fan of red side, me personally.
Yeah, we'll see if they're able to get a counter pick on top lane. This guy
There's only
didn't
one
open my
champion
message.
worth first picking, and it's Rek'Sai. So, if you're gonna ban Rek'Sai, if you're gonna ban anything, you know, or not Rek'Sai, ban the only thing worth first picking is Maokai. So if you're gonna ban Maokai, then who cares about blue side? True.
True. Alright, see, draft has started. Ash ban, Syndra ban. Oh, nothing really changed so far. Evelyn from Rainberry. Yeah, I will say that Kane did not look great. That did not feel like a Diamond 3 Kane. So I'm not sure if he's just not comfortable on the pick, or...
I think Nick said it in chat, you know?
It
Terrible
was a pretty
Kane
bad
game. I
Kane
kind
game.
of have to agree. It
Yeah,
was
that's
pretty
also
rough.
true.
You first pick the Kane,
They've
and then enemy team draft stuff that you're bad into, and you team draft stuff that doesn't help you, and it's like, well, what was the point?
They do ban the Vladimir, so a bit of a change for IRS. And the Zerath. We'll see what Bossax has now.
So they dropped the Maokai ban and they dropped the Jax ban, but they leave up the Kaisa anyway.
And his first pick snatched away. I feel like the Kaisa ban over Zerath is probably the move, but, you know, who knows?
Me personally, if I'm playing into a Fed Zerath, you just kill the man. You know, like,
You
yes,
just-
it's annoying. Yes, that he's poking you, but also like it's a Zerath, bro. Like if he gets fed, you just kill him. Talon,
yes,
I
the
have to
age-old
imagine
solution
it's
to League.
jungle.
If you're losing, just win. Kill the enemy, and you win. It's just that simple. Every
Okay,
time.
but like, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that it makes it your counterplay to Zerath is very linear. It's very straightforward, and that he has 0 escape tools and kind of slows. He self slows.
That is fair.
You know, like.
Talon
But it is
Lissandra. So Talon
Lissandra.
jungle locked in?
As soon as I saw the talent, I have to imagine it's jungle, right?
Yeah, it
You
is
wanna pick
interesting.
something- Another like independent AD assassin champ, and Maokai Jace.
Maokai,
Actually-
Jace, Kaisa. This was like the god comp during LCS playoffs now. I don't know if it's still super OP. I think Jace got nerfed a little bit.
Playoffs, but like all of regular season across the world, this was the comp where if you get this comp, you kind of win.
Yeah, getting it on blue side too. I mean, like,
Throw a
it's
Maokai
Gauntlet
R
Gauntlet.
and
You can't really...
You just one-shot anyone through the Maokai R, and it's very hard to play against. I mean, I like comps like this even in Gobbler Gauntlet where they're very simple.
Yeah, no, I think the comp is good. I'm just saying, like, in Gauntlet Gauntlet, it's hard to ban out, like, IO meta picks because there's so many player
That's why you pick blue
specific
side, so you can
bans.
first pick Maokai. True.
True. Or first pick the Kaisa. Same thing. It works. Ezreal locked in as the counter. I think it's fine into Kaisa as a lane, but like, why are we giving over Kaisa in general?
I think it's good, but it is what Risebot has found success on. But I don't know. I don't like Ezreal into Maokai. I feel like that is very hard for the Ezreal. I don't think you can E over the Maokai ult, and then the saplings kind of don't care about your range. You can't do anything to them as the Ezreal. You can't really be spamming the Arcane Shift against saplings, so.
They do take away the Camille as well as the Jax, so
I
we'll
will
see what
say,
Mac plays.
in terms of LCS, like the Ezreal definitely was popping up, especially even before it was OP, it was popping up as a counter pick to Kai'Sa specifically, and it did do quite well there. There was some like FBI games and stuff where some big Ezreal results. And champion, I would say, is OP at the moment, so nice.
Zyra.
Zyra.
That is quite a hard lane for Kaisa to play into.
And the mock Cassante will confirm that it is Jace mid. Mock picks up a champion he had some fun with.
Okay, this blue side comp is just Exodia, no? Like, this is actually so fucking insane.
I swear Cassante is terrible and they should have picked like Garen or something. But
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like Anti-Champs, not bad. And then Braum to round it out. Ugh. Red side locking in the set as a counter to Cassante. I don't think set really gets to play the game here, but maybe blue side just lets him run into their face without eating a million damage.
I have to say, I know it looks like it's a draft gap for blue side, but honestly, I prefer this draft game too for imaginary rice sellers. I feel like they've given themselves more win conditions with the Ezreal, with the Talon, have a lot of agency on these champions. The matchup for both of them is actually pretty decent. Like, Cassante Braum can't really touch Ezreal if the Malkail doesn't land. Talon has a lot of really gankable lanes with a set up and top. With the Kaisa, can go mid against the Jace. You kind of don't even need help from the Lissandra, but it's definitely there.
They cannot understand.
And yeah, it's just gonna be if Boss Sex team can make the game the style that they want to play. Like you kind of auto win if you force them into these like objective setup hope scenarios, you would literally just win the game for free. We've seen it happen so many times.
I'm absolutely livid.
There's definitely a window there. Or Rise Bot and Imaginary Rise.
I recommend skipping.
Yeah, I mean, this Zyra champ is such an X factor because it is so annoying to lane against. And if it gets fed, it can definitely take over, just roaming around, start affecting everywhere. I feel like I don't know about the Talon jungle. Like, I think Talon's strong right now.
I don't know, I like this draft from both teams. Like both teams are like drafts that I'm happy with. I'm pleased. They're thinking.
Damn. Okay. The seal of approval from Conjax Pineapple. That's a pretty high standard too.
There's a Zyra and there's a Maokai. All right, they have both plants in the game. So that's it.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes to have Conjax's seal of approval. I like it. Very simple. And yeah, both these champs are quite strong, I would say. A lot of zone control. A lot of damage from Zyra.
Could definitely get a pentakill on support with that type of champion. True.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For sure.
Not that pentakills mean much, because you know you can still lose a game after getting a pentakill.
Of course. And you could still lose the series after being up 1-0, like Munches is over IRS.
Sure.
Looking
Could
to,
see the reverse sweep. Okay, red side forgets to ban. Very cool. I don't know if Battlefy is keeping track of our stats this year, is it?
Tolerate cowardice.
Apparently,
Sometimes it just
Arcana
breaks.
was doing something with like League Client, not Battlefy. But the stats page is broken.
Okay, interesting. I know Bossax was doing something, but like no
Yeah,
one.
Bostack is doing something. Let me take a peep at that because I have access to Captain's channel now.
Yeah, I don't think that's up and running yet. I think that's been forgotten about. I think I was like the only person that inputted my game stuff. Okay, another just no
On
ban.
Arcana, whenever Arcana decides he wants to do something, then he will
Yeah.
do something, you know?
He is the stats guy. Arcana, if you're listening, it's all on you. The pressure's on.
I saw him in chat earlier, right? He's here.
Yeah, I saw him on on 2 accounts in chat.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
that's
signing
fantastic.
stuff
We
as
get a
quick.
dodge.
Who dodged? Huh?
Looks like Weirdzilla completely disconnected. He was missing the bans, and then like he's just completely out of lobby. Do I check these?
No. Your shoes are untied?
The Sehu guy. Oh, there's no Ivern. It should be Ivern in this game too. Then we'd have all the plants. Is that all the plants? I think that's all the fucking plant champions. What else is there?
How may you die with your eyes closed?
Alright, we are back in draft. The second time. Hopefully we
I
don't
have a
mess it up.
hypothesis that Bard is a plant.
Okay.
I'm absolutely livid.
I think you're wrong, but that's okay. You can have that hypothesis.
Talon is a government
A
plant.
woman's left unsatisfied.
Oh my fucking... Are we good? Hello? What's happening? Bro, can this... What's happening with this teams?
My jungler just DM'd me to tell me he's learning Ivern. Because it's a plant.
3 dodges in a row, you have to give 1 kill early. I mean... Where is the storm happening? Is it happening in Blacksburg? Is that not where, like, most of these players are? How is it only affecting 1 person?
I don't go outside, bro. Don't ask me.
You don't what?
Go outside.
A woman's left unsatisfied.
I'm absolutely livid.
I
wasn't storming though. It was like a rainy earlier today, but
It's not to you, guy. He's talking his shit. He's calling a shot already. He's saying he's gonna talk mad shit when he gets the win. Jesus. That was a joke for any possible sponsors. What's happening? What the fuck? Alright, I need to fucking block these people. Too many messages. Like, who's this fucking Conjax Pineapple guy? Stop messaging me. Attention. Never mind. Fine. Won't finish the...
Let me at 'em. I do not tolerate cowards.
I will wait for you to be better.
Why not? My sisters don't fight.
Wait, this mock guy tried to call me out for not casting. What the fuck?
hey, to be fair, it was like 7:03.
But they didn't give me the invite. I was ready. Like, I was fucking waiting for it since like 10 minutes before 7. There's just no one wanted to send me an invite to the lobby.
Look at the players in this lobby, bro. You gotta take initiative.
It's true. Alright, actually, I do want to check. What are the scores? You said it was 1-1 and 0-1? That doesn't seem right.
Is 0-1, and Imaginary Souls, I'm pretty sure, is 1-1.
Interesting. So Munches started with a bye week, and then this is their week 3?
Munch's bye week was last week, and then last week won to Amy's team, I think, and then,
okay, yes,
yeah, and then
yeah.
Imaginary Souls won their week 1 against Rumble's Red Ram Ranch Rodeo, and then they lost their week 2 to Yumi or Bust.
Dang. What a group. This Yumi or Bust team was just 2-0ing everyone, and then they got 2-0'd by top lane as an impactful role.
Taehyu's team took off the ankle weights, put Mark on ADC.
Yeah, I mean... Alright, that's not this game. We don't need to worry about it, but... That team is actually fucking way too strong with Mark on ADC. Like... I don't know how that was allowed. How did it happen? Alright, 3 minutes. I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna play some League music or something. Yeah.
Alright, but the Alpha Mystigan will come back.
Don't worry, I'm
Have
way
some
ahead of
great
you,
skin
right
game.
here.
One of the best skins ever made, Space Groove Lysandra.
Oh, they're
Fire
not in
anyone on
order, so
that.
I couldn't fucking find the Lysandra. I was like, wait, what?
The what is that called? A Lava Lamp Lysandra? Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Okay, so
Alright, what's your game timer? Let's get synced right now.
15, 16, 17,
21,
22, 23, 4. Yeah, close enough. Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's
Alright,
Rift.
let's see it. Get these people in order. Let's see.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
See pretty normal stuff across the board.
Also, getting a first strike off.
Yeah, +4.
Red side does have 4 people here, though. Bossak's pulled
Okay.
back. Is rooted.
Aim into the double root. They don't get the flash out though, and yeah, no ignite. I think it was really unlucky because they actually had to hit both their CC spells, but they just hit right at the same time, so they
Yeah.
don't quite get enough damage through. And
Minions have spawned.
yeah,
Bossak's does have to blow flash,
though.
though.
But still loses that. Feels pretty bad. Me personally, I would have, flashed after him with everyone.
I bet you would have. Flashed right into the fucking Cassante and Maokai waiting on you. Actually, no. I think if they flashed, they probably would have
bro,
secured the
huh?
kill.
Like, that's
But
also why
it would have been really funny.
You'd always throw like the exhaust or something on him, so he's slowed so that you can guarantee the flash afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Still, better start for red side. See if they're able to punish this flashless Jace in the mid lane.
Definitely can. I mean, Lysandra E flash W and Talon one shots him is like a very reliable play. We'll just see if they can get it done with Tuckman Dog in the mid lane.
Very different top lane matchup from what we saw last time.
I feel like these top laners, like Mach will trade with him if you let him, and then Weirdzilla loves to trade, so they just ended up fighting each other all of last game.
Yeah. Last time it was like 2 hyper scaling carries. This time it's more frontline bruisers.
Definitely gonna go Cassante's way if Seth can't get the East.
Oh. Root on to fight me now. Health lead over to red side's bot lane right now. I feel like this Zyra pick is so strong. Matthew here in the mid lane.
Here in mid lane. Tuckman Dog flashes early, but Matthew gets the flash root. No
Does he not have claw? He doesn't have claw yet. He's level 2.
Only level 2. Rainberry's here as well, but not gonna do anything other than watch his mid laner die.
Well played by Matthew again, getting active on the map. 3 clears into a gank.
Pretty nice. Might even... No. You could see him think about running top lane there on the minimap, but elects to go towards his blue buff. Just clear that away.
Yeah, I mean, both top laners, like you said, they're kind of trade heavy, I guess. No real brain.
I feel like this definitely is a little bit better for a set who gets that extra health again when both top laners get low.
Yeah, also no mana to be taxed, so...
Yeah, already has the bit of a CS lead. I mean, I'm getting really poked out here. Anytime you play against Zyra, you kind of want like either a melee support or someone to just take out the plants right away, because if ADCs have to trade with the plants, take 2 or 3 autos, and that always goes in Zyra's favor.
I feel like Zyra plants... I don't know, I don't want to say they need a nerf, but like... I feel like they should not take as much damage as they do.
They're only balanced against range, like melee champions one-shot them, and then they take 2 damage from like abilities and like ranged auto attacks. So if you have like a ranged champion that can be good about it, it's good, but like really you just have to all-in her. Like that's the solution.
Yeah, that's pretty
Get
much the
your
solution.
jungler, get a support, and just kill her. You know, she's always gonna get some damage on you.
Matthew back in the mid lane again.
Mid lane, yeah.
Tuckman Dog does get the...
CC chain.
Yeah.
Bossak's, maybe if he found that hammer form knockback, could have, bought enough time for the claw to expire, but it's just gonna be a chunk out.
The trade in the top lane.
The wave bounce. Weirdзilla might be able to accrue a bit of a CS lead if you can get all of these minions, but Rhineberry hovering around, probably a bit too low on the talent to look for a dive, but they can make it happen if Ibusaki picks up aggro.
Yeah, Ibusaki also running a bit low on mana, but
Yeah, I think it's just too hard with all summons available. Maybe if you force off like a flash or a heal, it's a little easier to execute. But low mana, low health on the jungler, they're just gonna push this in and probably take a reset, the way they're positioning. And honestly, it's not too bad for Fight Me Now and Nelly 4L. They didn't really lose anything permanent. They're only down like 7 CS and...
a plate. And it's like
Oh my
200
God,
gold.
you're on
It's not that
Zyra.
bad.
Oh my lord, the Zyra build is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life.
The tier
Why on
start.
earth we have a tier? You could buy tier fully stacked instantly, and I would still think Seraph's Embrace is a bad item on Zyra. Like, this is just not what your champion wants to be doing.
Yeah, I don't know about it. It's kind of weird.
The Zyra champion, like, only functions off proccing, like, the items that work when you hit abilities. So, like, Yondu's obviously incredibly broken on her. Rylai is very broken, and then if you want survivability, you just grab Azania's. Like, just the item
Both junglers here in the mid lane. Sandra not able to get the claw out.
Let's get a claw
One
out,
for
but
one.
Rainberry has enough damage, and yeah, Boss X goes down, not able to find a flash away, and Rainberry, when he gets balls up, can maybe kill Matt to you, but doesn't have the flash up.
I'm surprised Lissandra didn't self-ult there. I feel like she can survive, maybe.
Yeah, maybe with the self-ult they could have found a 1 for 0, but I think the stun on to definitely helped as well. Like, the stun wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But definitely a lot better of an early game for Canary Rise Sellers here, though. It was kind of at this point in the game that things really started to fall apart. Like, game 1, the first couple of waves were pretty good as well, and then as we hit this part, the Rek'Sai started taking over, but Fight Me Now really getting poked down in bot lane.
Oh, Rainberry here steals away the red, and Matthew's gonna go down.
And the kill, yeah. Really great
Now bot lane has to be really careful. Talon gets 6 off of that kill too.
Yeah.
Boss is roaming down. Root misses.
But Zyra already lands.
Very well.
Rainberry ignited though, they're turning onto the Talon. One more auto will do it. It's just Rise bot though, and Boss X is here. Jace Q lands the slow, gets the knockback. So they pick up the first kill in the counterplay to the turret dive, and yeah, they just didn't quite get the execution. He wasn't able to get the R into the auto on
Oh, Boss just misses the thumbs up on Talon for stream. Oh, Ibusaki.
Yeah,
That's
Ibusaki
questionable.
set out a ward. Gets hit by the Kaisa W, and that gives her the ult out. So maybe if he was able to put a plant in front of that, he could have lived. But Kaisa W lands, she ults out of his entire combo, and nice to roll up to 1,000.
I feel like if they landed the root onto Kaisa there, they probably could have gotten the kill, and it would have gone much better.
No, he one-shots her. No, yeah.
But they
also,
landed
like,
onto Braum instead, which...
They had the Talon pick up turret aggro, and whenever you play those scenarios, it's always important for a champion like Zyra or Ezreal who A, pick up turret aggro really easily, and then B, can drop it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, get all your spells out, get your damage out, and then drop the turret aggro without losing much. It's always how you're supposed to play those things.
Yeah. Rainberry looking for a gank here top. I don't think Asante is low enough.
Hard, but Flash ult back. Cassante.
Oh, Maokai flashes under tower, gets stunned up.
But Tuckman Dog gonna get a one shot.
And Matthew
And
gets
yeah,
out.
Doc just channeled the W, and Weirdзilla gonna lose Flash and ulti and won't even get the ult off Mach. Cassante champion, very strong if you're able to have people try and do things to you.
Which is all champions? Like, what?
No, well, if people like get up in your face, you know, like.
I feel like he's just always strong. This champion, I don't know. Oh, like when you know how to play it. Oh, Maokai ulting bot lane.
Yuzaki probably gonna die here. Oh, stun
Flash
on.
ult from Braum.
Rizebot might lose. Oh, they don't go for Rizebot. I feel like maybe if they just let Ibusaki die, they can maybe get the flash off Rizebot, but in the end, they don't really have a spell for it. I would have liked to see Mach W that showstopper. That would have been, you know, cooler than what he did. But
Oh.
gets the ult over the wall here, gonna look for the all-in.
I don't know who wins this.
Not get the damage reduction on the true
Oh,
damage.
gets the knock up though.
Work, but gets the Q3, and yeah, with the Q3 landing and no showstopper on set, it's enough to find the solo kill.
Well played, Tamak. And this Boss Axe team, Munches, they're just they're too strong, I guess. I don't know. They're actually playing really well, like rotating on the map. Go on, be toxic. You know you want to. Be the Debbie Downer.
I don't know if I'm convinced.
Why do you think this team is bad? That's Death Knight.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of WoW players in this GG.
It's literally just like the 5 of us.
I feel like there's more.
No.
Combo Glaive completed again. On Kaisa, I mean, it went well last game, but I still feel like...
I feel like it's just this, like, it's kind of standard now. Like, it's just what people build on Kaisa.
Fair enough.
Spiritillo uses the set W pretty early. Mach doesn't have the ult, but it's definitely gonna win this trade pretty heavily. Yeah, I got excited there, but doesn't have the Cassante ult to push him all the way back to the turret. The Jason, Kaisa, and the Maokai at their first items. It's just talent to match. I don't like Eclipse. I mean, yeah, I just don't like Eclipse.
I think Duskblade is just too broken.
Duskblade is a better item, and this, like, forever, the most broken thing you could do with your items in a team fight was, like, run into the enemy team and then pop a stopwatch, and Duskblade, like, lets you do that for free, you know? Like, get
Yeah,
that involved in the middle of the enemy team, which is, like, just so powerful in any team fight.
Red side looking to
But
contest
Mark is
this.
here. Maybe they can catch Rainberry.
Oh, they're getting
Rain's
one
game
shot
up too,
though.
But Boss Axe gets one shot first.
Okay, one for
Jason
one
able
so
to
far.
block out, and Rainberry going back into onto Mach, gets the clip shield, but
Not enough damage.
More than enough showstopper though. Knockback
Oh,
from
it's so
Mach,
close.
Ibusaki's here. Gonna pick up one.
Likely a
Mach
dead
is all
Cassante.
alone.
That's
Oh, I
exhausted.
think he's out. Gets the ult. Turning
Oh,
back
gonna
on
trade onto Ibusaki.
Does get shut down here in the end. Not able to flash away from the Cassante W.
Wait,
but
there's Braum.
knows
There's
Braum,
Braum.
He's just him up.
Okay, the Braum gets the kill onto
Braum
Set.
has the bigger muscles, holy. And really messy fight. Both supports end up coming to the Herald.
Fight me now, ulting in.
Oh,
Forces the
doesn't land
heal.
Flash auto! Rise bot, you can flash those. And in the end,
That's a
what
little
you got
rough.
is, yeah, like, it was really weird because, like, technically you can't flash the flash auto, but, like, Fight Me Now kind of canceled it, and then, yeah, ends up finding the circle in the end regardless. So 12-5, another really bloody game kind of exploding after the first few minutes, just like game 1.
Yeah, 30,000 gold lead being opened up.
I think
First strike did
Boss
go over to
Axe
red again,
are
but
a little bit iffier without the tool involved, without the defensive tool. Not quite as strong, but does find that one kill there onto Tuckman Dog.
I think he's still a hard stomping lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit expected, just based on what we've seen from Tuckman Dog as Rainberry. This
Oh,
could be
going
too
in
far forward.
completely alone.
Stealth from the ulti, but Boss Axe finds the slow, knocks it back. Flash Rod from Nelly 4L, but they don't quite have the damage. One more auto maybe, and yeah. The stealth from the Talon are doing a lot there. They all went up and he went
Oh,
into
don't die to a
Oh my god, no
my
way.
god, no
Literally
way
throwing
you do
on
that.
the
You're
road.
Oh.
No, ends up giving over.
Matthew with a question mark. Honestly, that's fair. That's a fair question mark. That's so bad. You get out, you're so lucky to get out with 1 health, and then you walk into the Maokai sapling.
I would get it, but like, Ibuzaki is sitting in the bush. Like, you can see the animation.
Yeah.
The sapling fly up into the air, land next to you, and you're still walking forward, just goes down for fun.
There's also just no, like, what is he walking up to do there with no health? Like, you die to anything. There's no reason to go back in.
Fight him, but Buck is up a level, has the ulti available. I feel like Kasate's gonna solo kill him here. If he finds any ult over a wall, it'll be a kill here. Might not even need it.
I think he just kills. I mean, Gore Drinker was popped.
Oh, doesn't get the ult over the wall, so no extra damage, but W's behind the set W, and yeah, easy enough pickup there for Mach.
Well played.
I think he, like, thought the set knew something that he didn't.
I think he was just trying to wait out the set ult, because he didn't want to lose all his resistances too early.
Well, whenever I play those types of fights as a top laner, I'm always like, what do they know that I don't, like,
Yeah.
they have this? I'm like, nah, actually, I just have my item done and I'm up a level and I'm just gonna win, so then I win.
Tuckling down, takes the claw in with no health, I feel like. Playing quite dangerously. Alright, hopefully this is a 2-0, because I'm hungry. And, Alkyle comes down into the bot lane, gets rooted up.
Ibusaki rooted, he's just gonna die for free. And yeah, playing Zyra champion into the Maokai, not very fun, but Rainberry's here, might look for the Elite Royale, who is quite low, but Braum puts up the Alistair ult and able to walk it out.
I think we see why this Jace Maokai Kaisa combo is a little disgusting. You just cut off entire areas of the map, and if you're in that area, you just die horribly.
I mean, it's literally just like, there's so many like, it's literally just Maokai. There's so many champions where you die there if you're Ibusaki. Like any CC support, Rush, Blitzcrank, anything like that will just kill you, but damage just comes so instantly, and there's like, the big thing is that like, you kill them, but like there's no counterplay. You're not able to be turned on as we see Rizebot take a huge amount of damage from the poke. And yeah, it's looking like it or not, Munches are gonna have the control they want in this game for their Maokai to get that value. Up 5k gold already. Big beefy front line, the Kasante is 5-1. Both carries sitting pretty, 500 gold shutdown on the 4-0, 1 Fight Me Now. Got his Kaisa again. Such a draft blunder to give Fight Me Now his Kaisa again.
It's not even weak right now. Like, the Kaisa is still pretty strong in the meta. Like, I don't, like, why are you just letting this happen?
I think they just, like, think that, like, okay, we know he's gonna pick Kaisa, we just pick a lane that, like, really punishes his short range as Mach ults into a Talon, though. Could go down here.
Could kill them both
Shield
here.
out. Rainberry gonna go die, though.
I mean, this Kasante champion, though. Musaki's forced to flash out.
Yeah, Mach, huge 2v1 there.
I mean, he's so big. There, he's full armor into the fucking Talon set. Like, what are they gonna do to him? It's so sad.
But
what was it about? You said Kasante is not a good champion? Oh, Bossack looking for Rizebot.
You know what?
I think it's a pretty good champ, as Rizebot forced to heal.
Flash auto gets the solo kill, and yeah, everything is going the way of Munches. Very clean game so far. Tuckman Dog gonna drop the Lissandra ult, but won't mean much. Actually,
goes back in.
Elite Royale taking a lot of turret shots.
One for one.
1 for 1 at least, and Ibusaki doesn't win
Oh,
this.
this is our champion. It has no HP.
He used her exhaust and didn't build a tier, making my champions look bad. SMH. I think
you should be happy.
They saw what I did to the Kaisa, and they're like, yeah, we can just play a lane that, you know, punishes Kaisa's short range. There's really no counterplay, and it's like, you have to play those lanes in a way where you're like punishing CS and getting stuff done on the map, and oftentimes that's,
I mean, they were fine in lane. I think it was just
But like, okay, but like,
the tower dive was pretty
when
botched.
you're winning lane, you have to do stuff that is not just like win the lane.
Yes, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to like go war the jungle, you have to crash waves, you have to freeze the lane. Like, there's so many options you get from winning the lane, and like, when you just don't do anything with them, I don't think it's enough to justify giving a one-trick his champion. It's punishing you again, you know? 5-0-1 on the Kaisa, your bot lane is 1-8, you know? Not having a strong game, Munches across the board winning. Up almost 10k gold before 20 minutes. Gonna look to close out this game and this series and kind of silence the doubters a little bit, you know? definitely looking like one of the stronger teams in this group too, up in the top half. And
Transformation complete.
yeah,
I mean, I think no matter what happens, the Yumi
I
or
think,
Bus team
like-
in top is they're locked for the top 2 seeds, I believe. This game is
Well, I
more just
feel
who's
like-
gonna get out of groups.
the last game, right, is between them and, well, they have to play Tank's team, which they should win because Tank's team is looking suspicious. And then they have to play Seihu's team, who is 3-0, which they should lose. So then they go into bracket stage 2 and 2, which is like, it's pretty respectable, right? You go 3-3, you go 1-1. It's like something of a shot at making playoffs, and this game goes a long way towards making that happen. Herald takes the mid-tier 2, gonna get the charge onto the inhib as well. They're just gonna brute force this turret as well. There's no wave clear, it's just an Ezreal, and they throw the Maokai are. Doesn't really mean much.
They just have no damage. This Ezreal's so behind. This Lissandra does nothing. Like,
Who is
I don't know how they're gonna kill
Cassante, by the
anyone.
way? Cassante literally 1v5s them. Goes absolutely star walking. Which players? No, so Neuron's is asking the question, are these players similar in rank? I'm pretty sure
Which
the
players?
Team, Weirdzilla has one of like the lowest average elo drafts I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like one of those games where they just declared it because they just don't have, you know, the skill to match up.
So top lane is pretty
They're, like,
even. I think jungle is Rainberry's diamond and Matt's like plat-ish. Mid lane is a huge
Yeah,
gap. Bossack
having-
is like diamond or whatever. Tuckman's iron. And the bot lanes are pretty similar.
Yeah, and they have Ibusaki, who is platinum, but also one of the biggest inters I've ever seen in my life, so it doesn't always work out there.
He's always cooking something. And this time, this Zyra pick was, it's too meta, actually. He needed to play something weirder.
Actually,
Okay,
no.
Flash is in.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was a tread, but I mean now gets the Kai'Sar under the turret, flies in, executes the Talon. Yeah, Rainberry just not having the early game impact he would have wanted. Found some decent early plays, some decent kills onto boss X especially, but then went top, got 2v1, and now it's way too hard to play an assassin in this type of game.
This game seems a little doomed. Like, they just don't have a tank killer into specifically the Cassante, but also like the Maokai and Braum. Like, it's so hard to cut through this.
Yeah, I don't know, like, whenever you play comps, like when you play into champions like Maokai and like Cassante and stuff and like frontline, and you need to like kind of play well around it, and it just doesn't seem like they're like organized enough to do that. Like I feel like when they fall behind, they just look lost on the map. Because the lane phase looked okay, and then as both games, as soon as the enemy team got lead, it just instantly becomes, you know, 6,000. And they haven't really done anything to fight back either game.
Who did they
One
win
of
their
us
game
was only
against?
the overdrive. They
That
won
was
against
Tank's team
Bulls
or
Rodeo. Yeah, Tank's team. Which was one of the scariest of all time.
blue team just taking this Baron? There's no real chance for Red to steal.
There's nothing to do, and Rainberry just gets chunked out by the Maokai ult as Baron goes away, and your chances in this series go away.
That's a very dead Lissandra, probably.
Dog forced up the ult on the boss side to disengage, but Godzilla ults to the enemy team, doesn't find any damage on anyone, and 2 easy kills picked up after the Baron, and Yusaki are farming now. Forces the buys on both the enemy bot laners, but Mog ults forward, gonna look for Rise Spot. Exhaust used, but now Rainberry is the one focused, goes down, 2 knockback, hits off Yusaki, 2 more kills for Fight Me Now. 4-0, and this is going to be the end of the game. Really close to their first game timer. 24-minute game here in game 2, and another dominant showing from Munches. Really
I'm
playing
just a
well.
stomp.
I think it was like, yeah, it was like what was it, like 7-6, and now it's 27-6. You know, like the past 10 minutes have all gone the way of Munches, and really clean closeout here. absolutely blast them to smithereens.
I assume we're gonna be getting an
Yeah, I
interview
feel
from
like
Matt to you.
At least
See.
Lucky wants to interview. So let's slide over to General. Hello. Oh wait, that's you. What the hell? Why did I give up?
Yo,
Yo, okay, Matt.
Nope.
How do you feel about those
Matt to
games?
you.
wait, hold on, I gotta mute the stream. I can't mute myself. Bro, I don't know. Their jungler is a fucking griefer. I don't know what the hell he was fucking picking. Those are some the Kane first pick. That's a great one, you know.
Kane first pick, leaving up the Rek'Sai. There's a lot of
I love the
strats.
Kane into 8 other champions that like.
You also got Kaisa both games.
Yeah,
There's
I want to. Let's open with that. Let's open with the fight. Nina, how mad are you that you egoed and left your Kaisa up?
I don't know. This has not happened before, so it was very new to me. I thought they would just counterpick, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in theory, the Ezreal lane is a counterpick, but it's like they didn't seem like they intended to counterpick you. They just seemed like
they
they
just trolled in draft. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It was a draft diff.
It was a bit of a draft diff. You guys are now
as well.
1-1.
Now 1-1 now.
How are you feeling about the rest of your group?
I mean, I think our group is. I've been told. I don't even know who's in our group. I've been told our group should have been pretty easy. We should have won that last game, our last series. So, I don't know
think
who else.
You guys are like very solidly in the middle of your group. I also think your group is very weak. Like you have one game that should be really easy because they lost to the team you just stomped, and then you have one game that should be hard because Sehu's team is 3-0.
Okay. See, I think Sehu will be fun though, because I think that'll actually be like a hard jungle matchup where like there'll be some competition. I thought this kid was gonna be good. He's not.
He's okay.
Dude, like what the fuck are you picking?
okay.
That's all I gotta say. He picks solo queue champions that are like.
No, don't. You don't know this. Don't play Kaisa.
Yeah, true.
He doesn't. Yeah, Fight Me Now actually not a Kaisa player. Don't need to ban it.
What was it? Oh, I don't like. Never mind. You know what? It's not worth it. There's not much shit talking to do this game. I wasn't really that hyped up for it. You know.
Interesting.
Damn.
I think.
How'd the week off for you guys?
The week
No,
off.
the buy system.
Is pretty
the
good,
buy
you know?
system. This version of the tournament, you have a bit more buys. You guys do anything with your team, or just take a break?
We did a scrim. We did a little scrim. You know, little scrim action.
Scrim. All right.
Okay, wait. How did your team name come about? What was the origin of that?
Don't ask me that question.
Okay.
That's probably for Eric.
We had a poll. He asked what we wanted to name. The next day was this. So.
Word.
Let's see.
I was not involved in that. So. Yeah. Sorry. This interview isn't a banger.
I mean, no, it's fine.
Honestly,
the series was a banger enough.
A banger of the series. Yeah.
Dude,
The series was not a banger of Alpha.
No, it was. What do you mean? It was great. We're in and out. That was like under an hour. That started at 7. That's the best way for G2 to go, I think.
Everything is still open, so in that way, it's a banger.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, BossX is in the chat. All right, BossX, what the hell's up with the name?
Let him join. I'm leaving. See you guys later. Bye.
All right, I think our interview is done unless Boss X wants to join.
All right, but get this BossX guy, 10 seconds to respond to the allegations.
I'm fine to close out stream there. We can wait until their next victory to ask them about the.
Until next time. You guys aren't winning another game, huh?
What? You don't think they're beating the Rastakhan team?
Oh, absolutely I do, but I'm trying to, that's not good negotiating.
That's not good.
Hello? What do you mean?
I mean, how do we really care about this name? It's like a nothing name. Why is this important to us?
Alright, true. They go at the bottom of my name tier list.
There you go. Okay. Well, I have nothing else to say. That was
Thanks
great.
for the stream. Follow Vespa League. Eventually, say who will set up affiliate.
Yeah, for
Alright, so
sure.
he is just my Spice fan, confirmed.
I'm a munch. What guys? Okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Alright, see you later.
See ya. All right, stream ending.